Good morning, Capricorn, and welcome back to your reading. If you are following me from the previous video, you already know what's up, but in case you just found this video randomly, I'm going to give you a recap of your tarot reading this morning. So the tarot reading this morning was just saying that you were going through something that's a little bit tumultuous. It's giving like the end of a relationship, the end of an era, and it's saying that you're experiencing a little bit of isolation and maybe even loneliness right now. But Spirit just wants you to take that energy that you're usually pouring into other people and pour that back into yourself, as well as the relationships where it's like safe and nurturing for you to pour that energy into, right? No wasted energy here. And Spirit is also just reminding you that you will get back to this phase where you feel this like lush, like abundance, like this coziness around you, because that's who you are inside. So your insides are always going to create, like, it's a reflection, like your outside is a reflection of what's going on internally. So you will get to this space again because it is who you are. You are both of these cards, right? Even if right now you feel like this, okay? All right, so that was it for the tarot reading. That was just a recap. And now let's get into the oracle reading because it is kind of juicy. It was kind of weird this morning. I do tarot readings every morning for the zodiac signs, but I was called to pull a bunch of oracle cards, and I'm really glad I did because this is a pretty juicy message. Your guides are trying to contact you right now. They're trying to kind of ascend. This is the ascension card, and this is the third eye card. So it's like they want you to tap into like your psychic gifts and abilities. If that's something that you felt maybe like curious about or interested in, but you were like weren't sure, like, is that really for me? Do I really have these gifts? Yes, you do. Like, that is what it is saying. Yes, you have these gifts. Yes, these signs, these synchronicities, these messages are for you. So however you connect with spirit, whether that is praying or meditating or performing ritual or connecting with nature or journaling, it's just asking you to do those things right now. And the only thing you need to do to accept these gifts is to just have the intention to accept them, right? And then continue to foster that belief in yourself that you are connected to that higher level of consciousness, because you are. All you need to do is choose to turn it on, to choose to tap into your third eye. That's it. It's just a choice. And not everybody is going to make that choice, but this is telling me that you're interested in making that choice. If this is appealing to you, if this is resonating with you, these gifts, they are absolutely 100, 150, 200% for you, okay? There's no morality, there's no earning it, there's none of that, okay? It's just simply, if you want it, if you have the desire, you set the intention, and then the next thing you need to do is quiet your mind so that you can actually receive those messages, right? So there's this concept, and it's called being an open channel. And what it means is it's kind of deleting a little bit of bias. Like, of course, it's kind of impossible for the human mind to delete all bias, but it's just saying, like, when you receive these messages that you receive, trust them. Trust them that they are for you, even if it's a little bit weird, right? So like, it's almost like you can negate a message that you've received. So you're like, oh, I received this message, but I'm experiencing some self-doubt. Like, am I making this up? Blah, 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 blah. Just trust what is for you is for you, okay? So you were also given this waning gibbous card, which is letting go. So I have a feeling it has to do with what was happening up here with the relationship stuff, but I also want to say that it has to do with letting go of imposter syndrome, letting go of the need to be like chosen. Like, you choose you, okay? You wake up every morning, you choose you. Like, you reaffirm your interests, you reaffirm your values. You don't need to be chosen by some outside source, because that source is you, okay? And you're just connecting with that, and every person has a right to connect with source, right? We're not back in the old days where you have to talk to a priest or whatever. And it's not that you can't go outside of yourself to talk to a psychic, an Akashic reader, or something like that. All those experiences can be really valuable, but don't give your power to outside sources, right? Like, trust that all of the truth, all of the answers are in yourself, and you don't need to go searching outside of yourself, right? Because everything is right here. Because even if somebody comes into your life and gives you a message, you have to receive the message, right? You're choosing. You're like, yes, that message is for me. No, that message is not for me. You know what I mean? Like, you are the one making that choice. And that's what free will is all about. You are free to be like, yes, no, yes, no. Your preferences matter, okay? Even in the realm of psychic and tarot, intuitive stuff, your preferences still really matter. Like, no one's gonna force you to be with somebody you don't want to be. Nobody's gonna force gifts on you that you don't want. Like, you choose them. You wake up every morning or at night, you know what I mean? And you choose. You say yes, no, yes, no. Like, just for an example, like, the idea the idea of becoming a medium has, I want to say, come across multiple times, right? Where spirits are trying to talk to me, and I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I just want to talk to the people that are here. You know what I mean? And sometimes I will receive those messages, but my personal preference is, yeah, maybe I leave that for somebody else. Maybe I leave that gift for somebody else, because right now it's just like not my calling. It's not what I feel called to do. And that's totally okay. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with you deciding with your conscious mind, yes, this is for me. No, this isn't for me. Like, the point is for you to become very empowered in yourself. And just, we're going to lose like some of that self-doubt, all right? Some of that self-doubt that we might have been feeling. Okay, so now my attention is being drawn to this. This is the fairies card. So funny, because for a second I thought it was a different card. I thought it was the bull guide card. So I'm going to give you the meaning for both if I can find it, because that might be relevant. That might be relevant to this reading. If I can find it. All right, well, I can't find that card right now, but this is the fairies card. If you believe in fairies, if you like fairies, if that is something you feel connected to, you can talk to them, okay? If you are interested in fairies, maybe you already know, like, they really like shiny things. You set out like beautiful sparkly things for them. If you would like to connect with the fairies, they're here to connect with you. This card has a dual meaning. In the book, it means that look for situations that get you fired up. And I want to say that sometimes there's nothing wrong with having emotions, but just notice, I guess, when you're stuck in like a repeating emotional pattern, like maybe it's anger. There's nothing wrong with anger, but maybe you like to replay stories over and over again that make you feel angry, right? And it's just saying, okay, well, you're stuck in a little bit of a pattern, and maybe when you're stuck in a little bit of this pattern, like replaying these stories over and over again, it's really hard for your guides to contact you, to give you the messages with like clarity, okay? So it's just saying, like, look out for mental, like, emotional chatter. Like, if you feel like, oh, my guides aren't talking to me and I'm really frustrated, well, take a step back, become the conscious observer of your emotions and your thoughts, and be receptive. Be receptive to the messages that come through. Quiet down the stories a little bit, okay, just so that you can receive the messages that you want to receive, that you've been waiting on receiving. And this is just doubling down. This is a beautiful card, by the way. But it's just saying commit. That's all you need to do. Like I said, it's just intention and belief. Commit to your practices, your daily practices. For you, if that's waking up every morning and reading tarot or oracle cards for yourself, do that. If it's praying, do that. If it's going to church, do that. Whatever works for you. Regardless of what it is, all you need to do to tap into this stuff is just commit to it, believe in it. It's an everyday practice. You know, light a candle, light some incense, do whatever you need to do. Talk to the fairies, put out some shiny shit. Like, Do what you need to do. All right, I'm gonna see if I can find that Bull Guide card. Because something is just about that is just saying like you're protected in this path. Like, okay, that's another thing is I know sometimes when people get into kind of this otherness, right? Maybe it's like mediumship or spirits or whatever. There's a lot of fear. There's a lot of fear that the human mind can hold about what if I see something that makes me uncomfortable, blah, blah, blah. And I just want to kind of go back to the idea of like being an open channel and kind of holding a neutral feeling. So the beliefs that I hold is that nothing can hurt me, right? So yeah, it's all this otherness, like it can't hurt you. That was super weird. My coffee machine doesn't usually do like a 2-time thing. That was strange. But it's this otherness can't hurt you, right? So like even if you see something that makes you uncomfortable, like everything has to respect your boundaries. And sometimes things will kind of like test the water. They'll be like, are they comfortable with this? And you'll be like, yes or no, right? By the way, 11:11 on the clock. Okay. So yeah, you'll be like yes or no. You know, and things are just kind of testing, maybe kind of trying to expand your awareness. Like maybe you thought something was previously like creepy or dark or whatever, but it's like, is it, or is it just that's your perception, right? We are a little bit narrow in our perceiving of things. But anyway, it's just saying like your boundaries are really important. They will be honored. It's not gonna say that you won't have like a bad dream every once in a while, but you know what I do if I have a bad dream? Well, first I try to learn from it if there's anything for me to learn from it. And then the next night, if I'm like, you know what, I don't really have the energy for a bad dream right now, I set my intention. I go, this is what I want to dream about. This is what I don't want to dream about. I fill my room with light. You know what I mean? So let me read you this Bull Guide card because like boundaries is coming in, and that's an important aspect when you start to tap into these intuitive gifts. So the Bull Guide appears to offer you strength as you move through your life. He imparts the teaching and wisdom of standing strong and firm when you need to and not allowing others to cross your personal boundaries. Look at all situations happening around you at this time. Bull Guide is here to help you be firm wherever and whenever you need to be. He wants to remind you that you are strong, you are deeply supported as you find your way to your own self-empowerment. And that's what this is all about. So like whether it's to do with these relationships in the physical world, these relationships with your guides and yourself in the spiritual world. This is all about finding yourself again and like finding that empowerment, finding the things that light you up, filling your life with as much joy as you can, kind of riding those waves from joyful moment to joyful moment, not resisting when the bad things come in, the uncomfortable things come in, but just knowing that absolutely everything is temporary. Everything, even bad dreams, even, you know, relationships, even, you know, just this whole human experience is temporary. So anyway, I hope that inspired you today. I hope that you got what you needed. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to be pretty regular about these kind of things. So if this appealed to you, please subscribe. Please comment down below what resonated with you. I would love to hear from you. And I hope you have just like a wonderful week. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.